Dear students, welcome back to CLE's KK CBSE School Science Online class. Dear students, in last class we are learning about the animals which gives us wool. Okay, so we are learning about the yak wools, Angora wools, Kashmiri wools, camel wools. So many varieties of animals we have discussed in the last class. Let us discuss the extraction of wool, dear students. Okay, dear students, so we are going to start now. Students, for obtaining wool, sheep are reared and then their hair is cut and proceed into wool. So here this is the one sentence of extraction of wool. If you want to describe the extraction of wool, then how you are going to discuss here that for obtaining wool, sheep are reared and then their hair is cut and proceed into wool. Okay, so this is the one of the method to get the wool. Okay, let us understand the extraction of wool. Okay, dear students, so when we are talking about the extraction of wool, it containing totally 5 steps. What are those 5 steps? Of shearing, scoring, sorting, combing, making yarn. Okay, so here totally how many steps are there? Totally 5 steps are there, that is shearing, scoring, combing, making, sorting, combing and making yarn. So totally 5 steps are there. Okay, let us discuss one by one this extraction of wool. So dear students, you can see in this image the man, he is going to remove the hairs of this sheep. Okay, so you can see here this is the white colors hairs. Okay, so dear students, this technique or this step is considered to be a shearing. Okay, shearing means what? Let us discuss this thing. The process of turning wool into fabric has several steps that have been refined with the time. Okay, so before in earlier days different techniques was there, but nowadays what we are learning about the extraction of wool which we are discussing here. Okay, so the first thing, that is the shearing. Shearing, the process of removing wool from the body of the sheep, is called as a shearing. Okay, so 1 marks question can be asked that the process of removing wool from the body of the sheep is called as a shearing. So in this figure you can see here how the man is removing the hairs of this sheep. Okay, and shearing of a sheep is done annually. Okay, so it can be done annually means yearly once. Very sharp blades are run close to the sheep's skin for removing the coat of the wool. So here we required a sharp blade, how your father is shaving to his beard. So in similar way, if you want to remove the hairs of sheep of the body, then you have to take a sharp blade. Okay, so for getting the wool, sometimes the sheep are washed before shearing to pull out some of the natural lanolin and remove large pieces of debris. Okay, so sometimes what happen, if some of the dust particles are occupying on the surface of sheep, then it need to be washed or you can say we need to do the bath of that sheep. Okay, so for getting the pure good form of a wool, we need to wash it properly. Okay, or you can say the goat or sheep need to be take a bath. Okay, so the shearer tries as far as possible to remove the fur in one pieces without harming the animal. So the man who is trying to removing the hairs, he is trying to remove the hair in a one piece itself, so without harming the animal. Okay, so you can say if we are directly going to remove the hairs of anybody, then how much gets hurt of him. But so in similar way, the man is trying to removing the hairs without harming the animals. Okay, so this is the shearing step. Okay, dear students, I hope there is no confusion about the shearing step. Okay, now let's go for the scoring. Okay, in the scoring concept, what happened? This is the process involves washing the sheared wool, whatever hairs we have taken or wool we have taken from the body of the sheep. Here we need to soap or water to remove, means we have to wash it properly with the help of soap and water to remove all the unwanted and greasy material from the wool. So dear students, these hairs need to be washed it properly. This step is called as a scouring of the wool, and this wool is then dried and passed through the roller. So you can see here how the washing process is going on to clean the wool. Then later on, for drying the wool, we need to pass through the rollers. So here what happened, the water gets absorbed by the rollers and you will get a dry form of the wool. Okay. Then other extraction steps are there. Okay, after we have completed till now 2 steps. Okay, so first we have removing the hairs of a sheep. Then what we have done, we have washed the hairs of the sheep. Okay, then next which step we are going to do, let's discuss. Okay, then here we need to sort it. Sort it means we have to be sort it into sections or graded based on their quality. Okay, so we have to be sort out it, because we are not taking only one of the hairs of a sheep, we are taking so many hairs of so many sheep. So in this way we need to sort it on the basis of their sections, graded based on their quality. Wool of the same qualities proceed together to obtain different types of the textiles. So we need to sort it. Okay, how we are sort it, largest to small, smallest to largest. So here we are going to divide it on the basis of their quality. So this is called as a sorting process. Okay. So next is the combing. So dear students, combing is a beautiful step. So how the man or a lady, he or she are going to be comb their hairs. In the similar way, whatever sort out wools we are getting from this extraction of the wool of the process, then we need to comb it. Okay, combing is nothing but to comb the wools. So the sorting process is followed by the combing, in which the wool is combed to pull the fibers into alignment and to remove chunks of the material. Okay, so you can see here, this is the bunch of a wool. Then after the combing, how the alignment is coming out in a one single line. Okay, so in this way it will goes to the material, it should be goes into a thread form. Okay, so this combing step is very important. Okay, so here what is the main thing we have to keep in your mind, that the wool is combed to pull the fibers into alignment, means in a straight way, to remove chunks of the material, whatever gathis we can say, latte we can say. Okay, so this is the chunks of material which may be caught in it. Okay, so while combing you may find that some of the extra materials of the dust particles, any one of the things will be there in the wool, then here we can sort out it. And the comb wool will then run through very fine wires, brushes to line the fibers up and pull out short segments and give the fibers their final shape and the direction. So this is combing steps, it gives the final shape and the direction of the extraction of wool. Okay, so this is the combing process. Okay, dear students, now let's discuss the last concept, that is the making yarn. Yarn means you can say as a thread or dhaga. Okay, so which is the basic unit of a cloth, that is the yarn. Okay, with the one single yarn, if we are collecting all the yarn, we can make a clothes. Okay, so this step is very important, that is the making yarn. So the fibers are then spun into threads or a yarn for a weaving, crocheting or knitting. Okay, so for weaving purpose, crocheting purpose and the knitting you can say. So the width of the finished thread depends upon how it is handled during spinning, and the quality of the wool depends on the breed of the sheeps, and it is decided on the basis of thickness, length, strength, color and shine of the wool. Okay, dear students, so how we are going to decide the quality? We are going to decide the quality of the wool on the breeds of the sheeps. Okay, so whichever breeds we are taking for the quality maintaining sheeps, we can say. Okay, so it is decided on the which basis? On the thickness or a length or a strength or a color and shine of the wool. We can change the color also. That's why we are getting the different types of the colors in the wool. Okay, so this is the making yarn step. Okay. So finally we got our yarn. So here yarn have a totally two types. What are those two types? That is the long yarn and short yarn. So the long yarn threads are usually knitted to make a sweaters, mufflers, caps and the socks. So the long yarn where we are using to making the sweaters, mufflers, caps and the socks, where the shorter yarn threads are woven into fabric. So whatever shorter yarn we are getting from this process, we are going to woven into fabrics. Okay, so these are some types and their uses of the yarn. Okay, let us discuss some Indian breeds of the sheep. So on this basis of breed's name, we can go for the quality of wool and state whether found. Okay, where we are getting this type of sheep. So in the Lohi, that is the name of breed, or you can say sheep, it is a good quality wool where we are getting in the Rajasthan and Punjab. So this is one of the good quality wool. And Rampur Bushehr, okay. So this is the name of the breed that is called as a Rampur Bushehr, which is which quality of wool? It is a brown fleece, where we are getting this Rampur Bushehr, that is the Uttar Pradesh, Himachal Pradesh. Okay, and so in northern sides we are getting this type of wool. Next is the Nali, that is the carpet wool. So such type of wools which we are using for the making carpet. So where we are getting in the Rajasthan, Haryana and the Punjab. So these are the some basic information. Next is the Bakharwal. Okay, for woolen shawls. For woolen shawls we are using the Bakharwal name of breeds, where we are getting such type of breeds, that is the Jammu and Kashmir. Then next is the Marwari. Okay, so it is such type of wool, that is the coarse wool, where we are getting in the Gujarat. Next is the Patanwadi for Hoesri. Okay, for Hoesri where we are getting, for getting the it is in the Gujarat. So actually this is the quality and these are the uses of wool, you can say this is the uses of wool of breeds. Okay dear students, so these are some points we have discussed about the wool. So dear students, in the next class we are going to discuss the concept of silk. Okay, so dear students, let's discuss this thing in the next class with the same concept as fiber to fabric. Okay dear students, so let's meet in the next class. Have a good day. Bye bye.